Hey everyone, so I hope you're in the mood for something really kooky today, because that's what this definitely is. It's a little bit out there. Of course, it's on the back of the cartoon lips that I did there either last week or the week before. Not sure when it'll be whenever this video goes up, but so many people asked for me to do either cartoon eyes or a full cartoon face. I had actually only intended on doing the eyes today, but once they were on, I just couldn't help but throw on the lips. And like for the cheeks, it's literally just a pink blush, but the lips I spent no time on whatsoever. I mean, literally I like threw them on in 5 minutes. So if you want to see them done properly so that they look like this, just click the link here in the video, and it'll also be linked to below so you can see how to do them properly. And I also give tips on how to make it last so you can actually eat and drink with them if you're out for the night. But this is just a really cute little kind of cartoony look, obviously more perfect for Halloween or a fancy dress or something like that. And I will leave a full list of products on the blog as usual, and pictures and all that kind of stuff. Just a really cute fun little look. So I hope you like this, guys, and keep watching for the tutorial. So to start everything off, I applied some eyeshadow primer to my eyelid and then used my fingers just to blend this into the entire lid area. Next, I then grabbed my brightest pink makeup pencil. This is Magenta Lip Liner by MAC, and I started to fill in the eyebrows. So you just have to really get as much of this as possible into the center of the brows. And then once I had all that filled in, I started to slow down and work on the shape and make it really blocky and filled in. Once that was done, then I grabbed an eyeliner pen and started to draw the outline around the outside of the brows. I was toggling about 3 different pens throughout this whole video because they're not really designed to work for this long on the eyes, so they do, or on the face, so they do dry out. So I am kind of mixing and matching my pens, and then I just filled in any little bits of pink that needed to be filled in after the outline was done. Next, I got a soft white eye pencil and started to draw this over my lid and blended it out with my fingers. This is working as a base for the eyeshadow. And then I got a matte yellow eyeshadow. So you want to keep everything matte for this look to keep it more cartoony. And I started to press the matte yellow eyeshadow all over where the pencil was, and then just kind of neatened up around the top line. Once that was done, I got a black pencil and started to draw in roughly the shape I wanted over my crease. This will be so much easier on a less deep set eye than mine. Mine is a little bit tricky because of the curves. But once that was done, then I started to go over it with my eyeliner pen again and make it really stark and stamped on. Next, using one of my eyeliner pens, I moved on to my top lash line and started to draw eyeliner over there. I wanted it connecting quite neatly in with the inner corner, so I curved that up and then thickened out my eyeliner towards the end before dropping it down or dragging it down at an angle and then curving it back up in like a really cartoony kind of eyeline shape. So every time one of my eyeliners dried out a little bit, which is what happened just before here, I'd move on to a fresh one. So I was using 3 different eyeliners, and they will be linked below, so don't worry about that. So I just thickened out the black eyeliner shape on the outer corner, and then once I was happy with that kind of flick, I applied some more white pencil before going back over it with the matte eyeshadow, and then I applied some of the eyeliner over this again to just create that shape again so it looked more like a cartoon eyelid. So for under the eye, you want to totally blank it out, and I used a white kohl pencil again and applied this to the waterline as well as in underneath the eye in that eyeball shape. But I made sure I got plenty of the kohl pencil in between my lashes to make sure there was no skin and no hairs popping through. And then once I had enough of that on, I just cleaned up around the edge using a Q-tip to make sure it was neat. And then I went over this with a matte white eyeshadow and pressed all that in place to stop creasing and to make sure it wouldn't move. I also applied a little bit of this to the waterline as well, just to make sure that would stay in place. And then back onto the eyeliner pen, and I started to draw in the eyelashes and basically just the eye shape. So once the eyeliner was done and finished, it was time to apply eyelashes, and you want to make sure these are quite dramatic. You want them to be quite doll-like, And I applied these over the lash line, but pulled the edge of them down to the end of the eyeliner shape rather than my own eye shape, because I wanted them to fit in with the actual cartoon eyes. And then just made sure that they were well set in place on the inner corner as well. Then I needed to apply a little bit more eyeliner above the lash line again, just to neaten up the line once the eyelashes were in place, and applied plenty of mascara to the top lashes, making sure not to get any onto my bottom lashes, because you don't want to dirty up the bottom lash line and get them onto the white. So with all that done, I cleaned up under the eye with a little bit of concealer using a precise concealer brush, and then added on and fixed up any little bits of eyeliner that needed doing, and then did the lips and the cheeks. So the cheeks were literally just some blushing. So there you have it, guys, my cartoon eyes, lips and face, pretty much the whole cartoon girl thing going on. And I hope this was easy enough to follow. I just think it would be a fun little thing to try out if you're in the mood for something kooky, like I said earlier on. And thanks a million for watching, so I'll chat to you soon. Slán!